Hello everyone, and welcome back to my 3D Slicer tutorial series. In this episode, we're going to focus on segmenting the brainstem. I'll walk you through its main anatomical parts and then show you step by step how to segment it accurately in 3D Slicer. Before we start segmenting the brainstem, let's take a quick look at its anatomy and function. The brainstem is the lower part of the brain that connects the cerebrum to the spinal cord, and it plays a vital role in controlling many of our body's automatic functions. It's made up of three main parts: the midbrain, pons, and medulla oblongata. Together, they regulate essential processes like breathing, heart rate, blood pressure, and sleep-wake cycles. The brainstem also acts as a communication pathway, carrying signals between the brain and the rest of the body, and contains many of the cranial nerve nuclei responsible for movement and sensation in the face and neck. Understanding the structure of the brainstem helps us appreciate its importance. Even small lesions here can have serious neurological effects. So, with that background in mind, let's move on to segmenting the brainstem in 3D Slicer. Okay, first I create a segment and better to choose a sharp color. I name it brainstem. In this section, you have to make sure that you are doing your job on the preferred threshold that is most matched with brainstem. And then by using the paint tool, you place some seeds on the brainstem. It's better to do it on multiple slices in all three views. I try to be precise, and in this part, by using the editable intensity range box here, it will help you to not go over the boundaries of brainstem and keep it more precise. Now I just repeat this on multiple slices in all three views. Okay, now you have to add another segment for selecting the surroundings of the brainstem. Make sure to turn off this editable intensity range box and uh, draw closed loops around your brainstem, again on all three views. It's better to be 3 or 5 uh, times of doing this. Brainstem is mostly visualized on the sagittal view, but I keep doing this on all 3 dimensions. Again, make sure that your line is continuous and is closed. It will make your results more precise. The thing that we are doing now is actually placing some seeds on what we are gonna segment eventually by the tools that we have. And after completing this process, I will use the uh, grow from seeds tool. This is very useful for segmenting different parts, but it is not 100% concisely on segmenting the sections, so we need some corrections after that. Now the grow from seeds and click initialize. And it automatically segments the brainstem. And now by the paint tool, you can correct some mistakes or some leakage that it has. It's very simple, but just you have to draw a line around the area that is under segmented, and it can automatically correct these parts. I try to take time for correcting it to have a better and more realistic segment 3D texture at the end. Try to check your structure in all three views. It doesn't need to go step by step, but check every view in some slices and try to correct big mistakes. Again, we don't, this tool won't let us to correct all the details and every single voxel, but you can correct big mistakes and big leakages. Make sure to use all the specific settings that I am using now. Try to uncheck all the boxes, the sphere brush, edit in 3D, color smudge, and at the bottom, editable intensity range, and choose the editable area for everywhere. These settings are very important to achieve the results that you want. As you can see, there are some mistakes around the edges, and this mostly happens on small structures and very detailed structures that also we have in brain imagings. For for correcting the over segmentations, make sure to select the right segment and then use the paint tool. Okay, now go back to Grow from Seeds and click Apply. Now we have the 3D view of the brainstem. It is very close to the actual structure, but it has some extrusions, extra islands, and that needs to be corrected. First, I use the scissors tools, and with this all these settings that you can see, and I cut off the extra part. Then I use the smoothing tool. It is simple, but just applying, click apply, and it removes the extrusions. And now I want to delete all these small islands, which I use the island tool with all these settings that you can see. You can remove the extra and extra islands. The smoothing tool works in two ways. First, by clicking apply, it automatically applies it on all of your structure, or you can click the edit on 3D box and do it on your structure by hand and manually remove the extrusions or some um, uh, mal-shaped parts of your structure. And now, as you can see, we have the brainstem. It is almost precise and very matched to the actual structure in the MRI. And this is the structure on the 2D views. Thanks for watching this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe and feel free to write comments down below.